Hey, what's going on, everyone? Thank you all so much for joining another live stream today. We are going to be covering the potential for strong tornadoes down there in the deep south, as we are going to be tracking a lot of tornadoes. And as of right now, we got tornado warnings in effect down here in the deep south. We're going to go ahead and change this over to radar so that way you guys can see. We're going to go ahead and turn the warnings on so that way you guys can see as well. I'm going to quickly go ahead to settings to make sure everything is good. I'm just going to quickly go ahead and rearrange a few things before we really get started. Let's see. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I'm just trying to turn these off so that way they don't get in the way. That's what I'm trying to do. Get all those off. Okay, and I think I'm just gonna keep all of these on as well. Okay. So yeah, so down here in the deep south, we do have a tornado watch currently in effect for those areas down there in Mississippi. You guys can see that areas just to the north there of McComb, so areas like Brookhaven up there into parts there of Georgetown in Mississippi. You guys are currently under a tornado warning for the next 30 minutes. If we take a look at the rotation with the storm, got some pretty decent rotation ongoing, especially right in the middle of that storm right there. So definitely something to keep an eye on, as we do have some pretty decent rotation. Hasn't been observed yet, but definitely strong enough to support a tornado. So we will be watching that very closely, as we do have a small area of rotation right there, as you can see. We also got another area of rotation over here just to the east there of Hattiesburg that we are also watching for. We gotta watch this system closely, as this one is going to also be capable of producing a tornado. Once again, not observed, but definitely enough to where we will need to watch it, as it could produce a tornado over the next couple of hours. We will also watch that storm as well, as it will bring, once again, the potential for possibly a few tornadoes, depending on how it plays out. And so yeah, like I said, we will watch that. We also do have a flash flood warning also in effect for these areas over there in Louisiana. If you live just to the south there, Shreveport, make sure you guys are trying to stay away from those flooded roadways, as this area right here is likely going to be experiencing some flash flooding over the next couple of hours. So we will continue to watch that area. We still got a pretty good area of rotation right over here just to the north there of Brookhaven. Still continuing to see some chances for a little area of rotation, as you can see. Once again, we may see a tornado with this one, but it does not look like it's as strong as it was. So not looking terrible with that one, but I would definitely keep an eye on it if I were you. And once again, over here just to the west there of Richton in Mississippi, we do have a tornado warning also in effect for those areas right there, as you can see, as we also do have some areas of rotation right there. So also something to keep an eye on, as we also have some rotation with that storm. And once again, enough to possibly support a little bit of a tornado or two, but I don't think it will be enough to really cause anything crazy. But once again, definitely enough to really cause some pretty big issues, so we will keep an eye on it very closely. And we also do have some severe thunderstorm warnings also in effect as well. We'll keep an eye on these storms as well, as we do have a few stronger storms ongoing over here just to the east there of Alexandria in Louisiana. This one's going to be in effect for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail just to the east there of Alexandria. And areas just to the north there, Brookhaven, are still under a tornado warning, as we still got some areas of rotation No, once again, it's not really looking like it's going to be a strong area of rotation, but it is enough to support a tornado, like I said, so we will definitely continue to watch that system very closely over the next hour or two, as that tornado warned storm could still produce one. Same over here towards areas just to the east there of Hattiesburg. You guys are still under a tornado warning for the next 30 minutes, as you guys are likely going to also see a little bit of a tornado threat with this storm as well, especially if you live right over there of Richton. This is pretty much just east of Hattiesburg. Let's see here. Hey Sim, how are you? I'm doing good. Thanks to you so much for joining me, Shaken Blake. I really do appreciate it. And like I said, we also do have even some of these severe warned storms even over there into parts there of Alexandria that we are also keeping an eye on too as well. We also do have a little bit of a supercell also trying to get its act together just to the north there of New Orleans. This one's also going to be an area to keep an eye on, as some water spouts are possible. Maybe even a few stronger damaging wind gusts of 30 to 40 miles per hour. So we will keep an eye on that system as well, as I do think some of the areas could contain maybe a little bit of a tornado threat with that storm as well. So we'll keep an eye on that. We also have a tornado warning still in effect for these areas just to the north there of Brookhaven. So make sure to get to shelter if you haven't gotten to shelter yet, as this storm is going to continue to move just to the north. And we may also see a little bit of hail with this system too as well. We also do have that risk for even some core size hail, so we will watch that system very closely, as it is going to bring not only some large hail but also the potential for even a tornado. So make sure you are still in your safe spots if you live in or north of Brookhaven. Same with areas over here just to the east there of Hattiesburg. You guys are likely to see some pretty strong areas of rotation, as you can see, as we even got that small area right there of rotation that we're going to need to continue to watch closely for. So make sure you are continuing to be in your safe spots, as this area of rotation is getting ready to head right over Richton in Mississippi. And same goes with even those areas up here towards Henderson in Mississippi, which is a very small town, even up there into Millbury, Mississippi. And if you haven't liked the stream yet, make sure to give this live stream a thumbs up, as I really do appreciate the support, and so that way we can help get the word out to everyone. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe. I definitely appreciate it. We also do have a tornado watch that's still currently in effect for these areas down there in Louisiana, Southern Mississippi, even parts there of Southern Alabama, still currently under a tornado watch for the next couple of hours. And it looks like the main concerns with this tornado watch, we're going to go ahead and go over to the Storm Prediction Center website to look at this. I didn't mean to click there. I meant to go to the Storm Prediction Center website, and it looks like the Storm Prediction Center has this tornado watch issued for the potential of winds anywhere between 120 to 150 miles per hour. That's why we are concerned about this area, as places like Macomb, Hattiesburg, even areas up there towards Madrid and Jackson, Mississippi are under that tornado watch, and it says increasing supercell and tornado threat for the next few hours. So that's why we are concerned about tornado for the next few hours. And of course, winds could range between 80 to 70 miles per hour, and hail could also range anywhere from about 1 inch to 1.25 inches as well. So we will watch that very closely over the next few hours, as this area is really going to be seeing that increasing tornado risk. So make sure you are being on high alert. Let's see here. It looks like we just got a new tornado warning in effect now. New tornado warning goes for these areas just to the north there of Red Lick. We also got this in effect for areas like Tillman. We also got this in effect for Barlin in Mississippi. doesn't really include a huge populated region, but it is close enough to where we will need to keep an eye on it, as we do have a pretty decent area of rotation, and this is pretty much heading to the east of Violet. So if you do live in those areas in Mississippi, make sure you get to your safe spots right now, as this tornado warning is likely going to be a big concern over the next 30 minutes, as the storm will be capable of producing a tornado. Same with this storm over here that has just passed Brookhaven and is now heading towards those areas like Wilson, even heading up there into parts there of Georgetown in Mississippi. You guys need to continue to be in your guys' safe spots, as the storm is going to continue to head your guys' way, as we still have some pretty decent rotation in those areas. Same goes over here for these areas east of Hattiesburg. This is now getting ready to head towards places like the western border of Alabama, so getting pretty close to Waynesboro in Mississippi, and this will likely continue to strengthen as we continue to keep an eye on it. And like I said, we may see a tornado with this one, so now is a good time to be paying attention, as I do think the storm is really going to have the potential to produce a tornado over the next few hours, so make sure you are being on high alert out there. We also have some pretty good storms also ongoing over here back to the east of Alexandria. You guys are still currently under a severe thunderstorm warning for 60-mile-per-hour winds and penny-sized hail. So make sure you are indoors and away from windows, as some of these storms, even over here towards places like St. Joseph in Louisiana, are also under a severe thunderstorm warning for 60-mile-per-hour winds and core-sized hail. So even if you're not under a tornado warning, you should still be paying attention, as damaging winds and large hail are looking likely with the system. And same goes even for these areas over there. Like I said, for Hattiesburg, we do have a pretty good area over there in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, still currently under a tornado warning, as the system is getting ready to pass Richton in Mississippi and is getting ready to head its way towards Waynesboro in Mississippi. So make sure you are continuing to be in your safe spots if you do live in that area. Same goes with areas just to the north there, Brookhaven. This area of rotation is now getting ready to head towards Georgetown. So if you haven't gone in your safe spots yet, make sure you get in your safe spots, as Georgetown is going to be the area to really experience that next. But yeah, so those will be the storms, like I said, that we are going to continue to keep an eye on closely. And even if you live over here just to the east of Hattiesburg, we do recommend you continuing to stay in your safe spots out there, as this is going to continue to bring some pretty strong rotation around. So now is a good time to be on high alert out there, as we are going to continue to watch the system, like I said, over the next couple of hours. And we also do have some of these nasty looking supercells even over here. We can actually go ahead and go back to reflectivity now, just to show you guys that some of these cells are looking pretty strong overall. I don't think we're going to be seeing a strong tornado just yet, as none of these storms have produced one just yet. But if they do continue to strengthen, we will keep an eye on it for you guys, as some of these storms are likely going to continue strengthening over the next couple of hours. So make sure you are being on high alert out there. And if you haven't liked the stream yet, make sure to give this live stream a thumbs up. I would like to see if we can try to get to 10 likes on this live stream, so that way we can help get the word out to everyone. And like I said, it really does help support the channel, so make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you haven't done that already. We also have a pretty big Supercell still ongoing over here. Like I said, pretty close to US 41 now, and is still heading its way towards Waynesboro in Mississippi. So if you haven't gotten into your safe spots yet, make sure you get to your safe spots right now, as Waynesboro is going to be the next city in line with the storm, as it's still going to continue to be capable of producing a tornado over the next 30 minutes. And same goes with some of these other supercells. Not really gonna be seeing, like I said, a very strong tornado just yet, but if one of these supercells do continue to get stronger, we may see that happen, so we will keep an eye on that for you. And we also do have another tornado warning over here that is also in effect for these areas that are in a pretty rural area, but mainly areas like Red Lick in Mississippi, or even these areas even up there towards Henderson in Mississippi. We've still got a chance of seeing some water spouts even over here along the coastal areas of Louisiana. If we look at that close radar, you guys can see how that storm is actually now onto shore now. We still got a few ones behind it that we are going to need to keep an eye on closely, as a little storm like this could definitely try to produce a brief water spout, if why not even a tornado, over the next few hours. So we'll continue to watch even those storms over there near Lake, let's see, Lake, haven't heard of this lake before, but Lake Pontchartrain, I think that's how you say it, Lake Pontchartrain. And of course, we even got that special weather statement even heading inland, as this is also going to continue to be a pretty big storm as it continued to roll on through. But yeah, we also got some stronger areas of rotation, like I said, to keep an eye on. We still got a couple of tornado warnings still currently in effect, as some of these areas, including this area now heading towards Waynesboro, still rotating a little bit. It does not look like we have a tornado warning with that system anymore, but we are still going to continue to watch it, as some of these areas like Waynesboro still could experience some isolated damaging winds and maybe even some large hail with this system as it continues to head your way. So even though we don't have a tornado warning, I still recommend you at least gain into a safer room if you do live in Waynesboro, as that storm is going to continue to head your guys' way. Even these areas up here into places north of Brookhaven, you guys are still likely to continue to see that tornado threat continue. We even got this tornado warning also in effect for these areas, still continuing, like I said. And once again, it does include a pretty rural area, but it is going to be another storm to continue to watch for, as areas to the northeast of Brookhaven now are going to continue to be under that tornado warning for the next 13 minutes. So make sure to get in your safe spots right now if you haven't got into your safe spots yet. We also got another tornado warning that's still currently in effect for these areas. Once again, pretty rural area, but Red Lick, we even got that also in effect for Violet. And even these areas, even up there towards Barland, you guys are still under a tornado warning in effect for the next 20 minutes. So make sure to continue to stay in your guys' safe spots if you guys haven't got into your safe spot yet. And some of these other storms, like even this one down here, starting to rotate a little bit, so we will be watching a few of these stells down there that could get their acts together and potentially not a guarantee, but potentially produce a strong tornado, including some of these other ones like this one, starting to get a little bit of a hook shape to it, which could indicate maybe a tornado with it. And we even got several of those looking supercell storms that we're going to have to watch for. And I am most concerned about this one just along Stateway 10, State Road 10 in Mississippi. We also got a little bit of supercell activity even ongoing over here in the National Forest area. I think we also need to be watching this storm as well, as this storm could also produce a tornado. And like I said, it is going to be areas to keep an eye on, as I do even think some of these other cells over here, including these cells just to the south there of Woodsville, could even experience some pretty big tornadoes. So now is a good time to be paying attention, as I do think a lot of this is definitely going to be bringing some pretty big areas of storms. And doesn't look like we have as many tornado warnings now. We still got these two still in effect, but it does not look like it's going to be as bad as what we just saw a second ago. But once again, some of these storms could still strengthen, so make sure to continue to be paying attention out there, and like I said, make sure to get in your guys' safe spots. Still something you guys should do even if we don't see a tornado. We also got a severe thunderstorm warning also in effect for these areas, even over there, just to the east there of Alexandria. And once again, these are also going to be in effect for the next few hours, so we will continue to watch that. I'm going to go ahead and pull up some live storm chaser feeds to watch. I'm going to go ahead and just do something real quick. I'm going to change my thing, and we're going to go ahead and try to pull up some storm chasers. I think Connor Croft is live, so we're going to go ahead and pull him up. Connor Croft. Yep, he is live for this as well. It looks like he's just covering it from his house, but yeah, you guys can see how we are still dealing with that. Let's see. How about Storm Chaser, Storm Runner Media? Let's look at that. Storm Runner Media. Let's see if he's live in that area. Doesn't look like Storm Runner Media is live either, but another storm chaser that might be around is Brandon. Let's see. Storm chaser Brandon Kopic. Let's see what he shows. Okay, it looks like he is storm chasing, so I think we're gonna have him pull up, as it looks like he's still dealing with some pretty big storms, and I'll move it over so that way you guys can see. There we go. Let's see. It's not what I was trying to do. Screen's a little messed up, but yeah, he's pretty much storm chasing right there, as you can see, and he's getting pretty close to the tornado. I'm gonna go ahead and do full screen so that way you guys can see a little bit better, but you guys can see that he's right on the road, and he's gonna continue to get close to these storms, so it's gonna be something, like I said, to keep an eye on. But he's not there yet, so we're just gonna have to continue to watch though. But since he's not there yet, we're gonna continue to do what we were doing before, where we're going back over here to the radar, and it looks like storms even up here in Mississippi are still gonna be capable of producing a tornado over the next couple of hours. It's not really looking like we're going to be seeing a strong tornado, like I said, at least not yet, but when we do see a strong tornado, we'll let you guys know. And of course, we even got a storm hitting the downtown area of Hattiesburg. And even though not a lot of these cells that you guys are seeing are severe warned, a lot of these are likely going to try to get their acts together over the next couple of hours. And that's when we will have our best shot of possibly seeing a few tornadoes with these supercells. So make sure to once again be paying attention, as this area is really going to be seeing some pretty good shots of tornadoes over the next few hours, including with these little itty bitty cells that you also see. Those will also be capable of producing some tornadoes as well. And if you guys haven't saw what the risk for severe weather was for today, I'm actually going to go ahead and show you guys that right now. We're going to go ahead and show you guys the outlook for severe weather for today, which we do have an enhanced risk for severe weather for these areas in Mississippi, heading over there into southern Alabama. Main concern for today is going to be the risk for strong tornadoes, especially where you see those black lines going through the yellow color. That indicates a chance for strong EF2 tornadoes or greater, which is the main reason why we went in live for today. Winds will also be a pretty big concern, as we could be seeing widespread 30 to 40 mile per hour wind gusts. Some of the storms may even contain wind gusts as high as 80 miles per hour, so we will need to be watching that. For hail, not going to be the biggest concern, but we will still have a shot of seeing a little bit of large hail, so we will definitely keep an eye on that, as some large hail may be possible. But once again, the main concern is mainly going to be this threat for a few tornadoes, and also going to be the risk for even some widespread damaging winds between 70 to 80 miles per hour. See, looks like we still only got 2 tornado warnings still in effect. Looks like this one right here still has a little bit of rotation with it, as we still got, not a huge area of rotation, but still enough to possibly support a tornado over the next 20 minutes or so, as we still got that small area of rotation, like I said. Not very strong, but definitely enough to where we need to keep an eye on that system closely, and same goes with the system just to the east of it. That does also have a little bit of a rotating supercell with it as well, so we'll need to be watching that, like I said, over the next 30 minutes, as the storm is going to continue to be capable of producing that. We also still have storms even over here just to the east there of Alexandria that will also be capable of producing a tornado, which once again will be something to keep an eye on, but it's obviously not a guarantee just yet, as we still don't know exactly if these tornadoes are going to get stronger. And if you haven't liked the stream yet, make sure to give this live stream a thumbs up, and also subscribe to the channel so that way you guys can stay tuned for more weather updates. Looks like we just got a new severe thunderstorm warning now in effect for these areas pretty much just to the southeast there of Alexandria. You guys are now under a severe thunderstorm warning for 60-mile-per-hour winds and penny-sized hail. This will be something to keep an eye on, as we are going to continue to see that storm really start to ramp up in intensity. But once again, it's especially going to be these storms right over here, where we still got a little bit of rotation ongoing. But once again, it's not looking like they're going to be producing a strong tornado just yet, but by the time they do, like I said, we will definitely let you know about it, which I'm not really sure if we're going to be seeing a strong tornado today or yet, but we did plan to go live because of that. So the least I can say is that we will need to continue to be paying attention to this, as a strong tornado is still on the table. But yeah, looks like that tornado warning has just gotten canceled. We still got one tornado warning still in effect for these areas just to the north there of Brookhaven. So still continue to be in your safe spots if you haven't gotten into your safe spots already, as the storm is still going to be capable of producing a tornado. Otherwise, I'm not really sure if we're going to have any more tornado warnings today. I still think we will at least be seeing a few, but it's going to still remain uncertain, though, as we still got a lot of this event to go. Let's check out his Storm Chaser fee again. I'm going to go ahead and close this. You guys can see how we are still continuing to see him storm chase across these areas. Let's see, it looks like he's very close to Waynesboro right now. So let's go back to radar and look at Waynesboro, Mississippi, which was pretty much just north of Hattiesburg. So yes, Waynesboro, Mississippi is right here. We're going to go to reflectivity so that way we can see a little bit better. And we're going to go ahead and select the closest radar, which I think is down there in Mobile. And yeah, that storm down there in Waynesboro is, being storm chased as of right now. And it looks like that storm is still going to have the capability of producing winds of around 60 miles per hour. So we will continue to watch that storm very closely, as I do think it is going to continue to be another storm to, once again, definitely keep an eye on. And I also think some of these other areas will also need to be paying attention as well. We also got, let's see, it looks like that tornado warning has just been canceled, and it does not say, and it doesn't say that we have any more tornado warnings in effect. But we are still going to continue to stick around for just a little bit to see if any tornado warnings do pop up. And I don't think I'm going to be live forever for today, but I will be live enough to at least tell you guys a little bit more about what's happening. And if things really do get going again, we may go live again, but we're still not sure. But yeah, once again, we don't have any tornado warnings in effect, but I still think some of these areas will have the potential to potentially produce a tornado, especially this area of rotation right over here. As you can see, especially right over here, this is where I think we at least have a chance of maybe seeing a tornado or two. I think we will need to continue to watch some of these storms very closely, including this area just to the south there, Waynesboro. You guys are likely going to experience part of this storm as it rolls on through, but Waynesboro and even areas a little farther south, you guys are. We'll see what happens, but got a little bit of a rotation ongoing with that storm system still, even though it has not produced very much. But we will definitely keep an eye on it, though. We also still got even some areas down there, even just to the southeast there of Alexandria. Once again, some of these storms going to have at least the capability of producing a tornado, but it's still going to be something that we're just going to have to still wait and see on, as we still don't know exactly if it's going to happen or not. But we will definitely keep an eye on it, though. And if you guys got any questions to leave down in the chat, feel free to leave that, guys. Don't be scared to ask any questions about the weather. We will definitely try to get to those. But yeah, we still got some of these storms, like I said, that we are going to continue to watch for. We'll see what happens next. Like I said, we're just going to have to wait and see what happens with some of these like little baby storms, because we're still not sure if any of these are really going to be strengthening or not. I still expect a few of them to potentially get a little stronger, but like I said, it's still gonna just be a wait and see thing. We still don't know exactly if these storms are gonna get any stronger, and we still don't know if a lot of these storms are going to get, strong enough to even produce a strong tornado. But like I said, it is something to keep an eye on. Let's see here. Is East Tennessee going to have any storms tonight? Good question. So for East Tennessee, I don't think East Tennessee will be at risk for severe storms for tonight, but I do think you will at least be seeing the possibility for tornadoes as we get into the weekend. Because, like I said, for today, main focus is going to be down here in the deep south. You may experience a storm or two, but we're not expecting anything severe for today, and that's what I'm just trying to say, is that we're not really going to be seeing anything in the way of strong thunderstorms, but we still may see a few pop up there, so we will keep an eye on that. Your biggest concern won't be till we get into the weekend, where we do have an enhanced risk for severe weather, and the slight risk that you see even heads all the way up there into East Tennessee, and I would not be surprised at all to see this extend even all the way up there into even the Carolinas, back up there into West Virginia. I would not be surprised at all if this did expand a little bit farther, and it might even expand a little farther to the north as well. I think it could be something like this. Something like this appears possible, given the fact that this entire area right there that you see is definitely going to at least be under the gun for severe weather. Like I said, it's mainly going to be this entire area right here that you are seeing, and so it looks like you will be under the gun for severe weather, just not a guarantee just yet, as we are still heading about 4 days out from now. But as we get into Saturday, we will likely go live for this, more than likely. So make sure to turn on all notifications and we will keep you up to date. It sure has been a long day, and like I said, we are already tracking these thunderstorms down there in the deep south, and it doesn't look like we got any tornado warnings yet. We'll stay live just a little bit longer, at least till we reach that hour point, and if we don't see any thunderstorms develop for the next, 20 minutes, we probably will end the stream, but if things really do start popping up again, we will continue to stay live from there. Let's see here. You are welcome, my friend. Thank you. And we also are starting to see some of these severe thunderstorm warnings even starting to pop up. And like I said, it doesn't look like we got very many tornado warnings in effect, but we still got these severe thunderstorm warnings that are mainly in effect due to 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and perhaps some penny core-size hail around, so we will need to continue to watch those very closely over the next couple of hours to see if they do produce a tornado. And like I said, if we end up seeing a tornado warning, we will stay live, but if we don't see a tornado warning for at least the next 20 minutes, then we will end this live stream, which kind of tells us that things are going to be a little less active, but we'll just have to wait. Like I said, we'll just have to wait and see, and if it happens, we'll stay live. And if you haven't liked the stream yet, make sure to like the live stream, and also make sure to give this live stream a thumbs up, and also subscribe to the channel as well. Definitely helps support it, and if we can help spread the word out to everyone, that would be great. But yeah. We still don't have any tornado warnings in effect. Like I said, we're kind of just waiting and seeing if we do see any more. And if we do see one pop up, I'll actually zoom out so that we can see a little bit better. But if a tornado warning does pop up, we will let you guys know. But as of right now, it's just regular severe thunderstorms. Let's check back on the Storm Prediction Center Outlook to see if it made any changes. I'm going to go ahead and refresh this tab to see if we have any changes. And it doesn't look like they have, it doesn't look like they've issued anything for the past hour, but once again, we still got that enhanced risk around. And main concern, like I said, is going to be that potential for tornadoes, damaging winds, and even some large hail. So we will watch that closely over the next few hours for you as temperatures, or not temperatures, but conditions for tornadoes will be there. So we will watch it, as we even got that tornado watch in effect. And we even got that enhanced risk for Saturday that we are definitely going to try to go live for as well. Saturday is looking to be a big time severe weather day, maybe even a little bit of a moderate risk getting issued. And that will mainly be for this area right here that we're going to be tracking on Saturday. Maybe even a little bit of a moderate risk in status, but not certain as of right now, as we are still hanging 4 days out. But as we do get a little closer, we will know a little more detail. And once again, we still got a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings still in effect. Still no tornado warnings just yet, thankfully. But it is something, like I said, that we are going to continue to watch for over the next couple of hours. Because once again, I would not be surprised at all if we did see maybe a tornado warning or two in some of these areas. But it's mainly just going to be, like I said, a wait and see. And whether we will see one or not, we're at least going to try to stay live till we reach that hour point, and that's when we'll, know if we should continue to stay live, which we will more than likely stay live if we do see a tornado warning get issued. But if we don't see a tornado warning, we may just end it, and we may go live again. I'm not sure, though. If it just depends on if storms fire up again later today. But yeah. If you guys got any questions, leave down in the chat. Feel free to do that. We still don't have any tornado warnings, like I said, in effect yet. So now is a good time to leave any questions that you guys have, as we're not really doing much right now. But when we do have tornado warnings popping up again, like I said, we will let you guys know. We just got these severe thunderstorm warnings, and like I said, some of these storms may have the capability of producing an isolated tornado or two over the next few hours, but none of them have gotten warned yet. But I would not be surprised if maybe a little bit of a cell does get a tornado warned. But like I said, it's mainly just going to be the damaging winds and the small hail that are going to be the main concern for right now. But yeah. Um, Another check again. Like I said, we still got a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings still in effect for a lot of areas down there in southern Mississippi, as you can see pretty much across this entire region right here. And once again, some of these little baby supercells that you see in these areas right there may have the capability of producing a tornado over the next few hours. But once again, I'm not really seeing any big time tornado warnings as of right now. But like I said, if one does get issued, we'll definitely let you guys know about it. I'm surprised we still don't have any tornado warnings. But like I said, by the time we do have one, we'll definitely let you guys know about it. But some of these isolated storms that you guys are seeing may have the capability of getting tornado warned, but for right now, it's just going to be the damaging winds, and like I said, even the large hail, that's going to be our biggest concern over the next, 20 minutes at least, unless we get a new tornado warning. See, we're getting closer to that hour point, but like I said, we still aren't seeing any tornado warnings just yet, which is good. But like I said, we would rather go live for tornado warnings than just go live. I don't know, for no reason, because we gotta have a reason to go live and not just go live because we don't have any tornado warnings. We're going live because we're expecting tornado warnings, but with no tornado warnings, it's kind of like we went live for no reason. But I'm kind of just playing around right now because we still don't have any tornado warnings. Like I said, it's just going to be severe storms and even some of these stronger storms that are still ongoing. Now, you don't have to do this, but there also is the option to donate. So if you guys would like to support my channel in a different way, you guys can donate to me or even become a member. That is also another option that you guys can do if you would like. And make sure to also share this, guys, with any friends, family, or anyone who you know on social media. From what I'm seeing right now, it doesn't look like the word has gotten shared out to very many people. So make sure to share the word out to everyone, guys. We really need this information to get spread out to everyone, including everyone down there in the deep south. For real, guys. Yeah, we're getting very close to that hour point, like I said, and we still aren't seeing any tornado warnings just yet. But like I said, it's still gonna be a wait and see from now, as storms could still pop up. Storms could still pop up and potentially start rotating again, which is what we're still gonna have to just wait and see for. And if you haven't liked the stream yet, make sure to give it a thumbs up. I think we should try to get up to 20 likes now. That will be our next goal. Is to try to get to 20 likes on the stream. Let's see if we can do that, guys. If you haven't liked yet, make sure to give this live stream a thumbs up. Looks like we just got a new tornado warning now. Looks like we just got a new tornado warning for parts there of Louisiana, right along the Mississippi and Louisiana border. This storm right there, if we select this radar, it does have some pretty good shape to it, and it looks like for rotation, we do have a pretty decent area of rotation. Not extremely strong, but still enough to produce maybe a tornado or two over the next few hours, as we do have that small area of rotation just to the side. So we will need to keep an eye on that area of rotation right there very closely, as that area may be capable of producing a tornado. We will have to see what happens, but definitely going to be an area of rotation to keep an eye on closely from now on, as places like it's pretty much going to be you guys right along the Louisiana and Mississippi border. So places anywhere from, let's say, Hacklin all the way up there into, we're going to go ahead and zoom in again so that we can see all the way up there towards, let's say, Columbia in Mississippi. You guys need to make sure you guys are getting into your safe spots. And I don't know if you guys knew this, but Weather with Sim merchandise is available. If you guys would like to purchase some, feel free to click the link down below in the description. Let's see here. Hi Robert Johnson, thanks for joining me. Let's see. Nasty weather is here in upstate New York. Hope everyone is safe and well. Yeah, hopefully we can get the word out to everyone, as this is definitely going to be a pretty big day, and you are right. Got some pretty big winter storms ongoing in northern New York, as we do have a lake effect snow warning in effect for the western side of New York, and we also do have those winter weather advisories and also those winter storm warnings also in effect for northern New York. So yeah, we do have some pretty good snowfall going in those areas, but it's mainly going to be down here. At least you're not experiencing the worst weather in the United States, because I would consider severe weather worse than snow, because snow doesn't do damage unless you get enough of it. Tornadoes can. We still got a pretty decent area of rotation. Like I said, not super strong, but still enough to support a tornado, as that is getting ready to head right up there towards Columbia and Mississippi. So make sure you guys are getting into your guys' safe spots, as areas just to the east there of Tylertown will be needing to keep an eye on this. Let's see here. DDF10 says hello. Hi there, my friend. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate the support. We'll see what happens after this tornado warning. Hopefully we don't have anything bad in the next few hours, but like I said, though, if we do continue to see the tornado warning start to ramp up more, and if we also continue to see even some of these other storms strengthen, we will definitely let you guys know about it. We also still got some of these other storms, like I said. Some of these severe thunderstorm warnings, it looks like they gotten canceled. We still have quite a bit still in effect, as we still got about 7 severe thunderstorm warnings still in effect. But well, once again, it's not going to be anything crazy with those severe thunderstorm warnings, as most of them are just going to be producing 60-mile-per-hour winds and quarter-size hail. It's mainly just this tornado warning that we are going to need to keep an eye on, as this is looking pretty crazy overall. So yeah, we'll need to continue to watch that storm just to the east there of Tylertown and heading north towards Columbia in Mississippi. Not Missouri, but Mississippi. We still got once again that tornado warning still in effect. This is still going to continue to be in effect as we head into the next 30 minutes, and we still got this heading towards places like Columbia, Mississippi, so we will need to continue to watch that storm very closely, as once again things could still be a little crazy overall as we still got that storm. We also got even the severe thunderstorm warning in Brookhaven as well. Got some more storms developing there, so we'll definitely need to continue to watch it. Let's see here. You got Nightbot now. Nice. I know. I did get Nightbot. I'm actually surprised you needed that. I really do appreciate you telling me that, though. That's very nice of you. Yeah, we still got that tornado warning, like I said, still in effect. It looks like it's now past the border of Louisiana, and it once again is still heading its way towards Columbia, Mississippi. So if you haven't gotten into your safe spots yet, make sure you get to your safe spots right now, as that tornado warned storm could still produce a tornado, but once again, it doesn't look to be as strong as it was before, thankfully. We also do have some severe thunderstorm warnings also in effect just to the southeast there of Alexandria. We also do have even a few over there in portions there of Mississippi as well. So we will need to continue to watch some of those storms closely, as I would not be surprised at all if some of them even end up producing a tornado sometime. So we will need to continue to watch that, like I said, which definitely isn't good news. We still got that tornado warning still in effect. We are going to continue to watch these storms over the next 30 minutes, like I said, as some of these storms, including this one, are still going to continue to have the capability of producing a tornado. Including this storm up here. It looks like we just got a new tornado warning with this system now, just to the east there of Brookhaven, and is now heading towards the area now. I meant to say west, by the way, but if you do live in Brookhaven, get to your safe spots right now, as this area of rotation is looking pretty strong. Pretty strong area of rotation, right to the west there of Brookhaven, and is now getting ready to head into Brookhaven right now. So this is your only time to get into your safe spot if you haven't gotten into your safe spot already. We also got that tornado warning storm just to the south there of Columbia, Mississippi, and like I said, that is getting ready to head towards you guys, so make sure you guys are also getting into your guys' safe spots if you haven't gotten into your safe spot already. And like I said, even these areas in Brookhaven, you guys also need to gain your safe spots by now, as these areas in Brookhaven are likely going to get hit by this pretty big storm, possibly even a tornado dropping pretty soon. But from right now, it does not look like it's gonna drop a strong tornado just yet. But like I said, if it does strengthen a little bit, we will definitely watch it. So get into your safe spot if you do live in Brookhaven, Mississippi. Now is your time. Now is your only time to do so. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe to the channel so that way we can help spread the word out to everyone. And we are also planning on going live on Saturday again. So subscribing would help spread the word out to more people, and it would also help us, get ready for this next big time severe weather event. And also make sure you turn on all notifications so that way you guys don't miss out on it. Definitely going to be another big day ahead of this one, guys. Another big day. Let's see here. I didn't expect the outlook to look like this right now. I know. I didn't expect it either. I didn't think we were going to be seeing a big time tornado outbreak today. But now that we saw the Storm Prediction Center outlook, everyone decided they would go live, which makes sense because, if no one expected a tornado outbreak, we wouldn't be able to get the word out to everyone because none of us would be live. But like I said, I'm glad we at least paid attention to where we can now get the word out to everyone, because everyone, like I said, saw it and gone live immediately, so that way we can help get the information out to everyone. And I don't think a lot of those people in the Deep South were expecting one either, so that's also another big problem. We still got those two tornado warnings still in effect. Once again, areas in Brookhaven, you guys are now experiencing that tornado warning right now. So now would be your time to get into your safe spot right now, as that area of rotation is heading right over you. And next area is going to be Woolworth. And also areas even over here into areas along State Road 27 in Mississippi. You guys need to make sure you guys are getting into your safe spot right now, and it looks like the next area is going to be New Hebron. I think that's how you say it. Yeah, New Hebron in Mississippi, so make sure you guys are getting into your safe spot right now. Not looking good. Now, it looks like that tornado warning that we had down here just expired, which is good. But like I said, we still got that other tornado warning storm that we must keep an eye on as well, as that one will still be in effect. Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Is it normal for Louisiana and Mississippi area to be this active during this time of year? It is, common to at least see thunderstorms in those areas this time of year, given the fact that it is starting to warm up. But seeing a severe weather threat and also a flood threat this high is not that common. We don't typically see this high of a severe weather threat or even a flood threat this time of year, guys. This is not very common, but like I said, we can still get severe storms sometimes, as people, and especially long-range forecasters, say that severe weather can always unfold in the winter, but the best chance will be down there in the deep south. So like I said, it's common to see severe weather, but seeing this much severe weather is uncommon for this time of year. It starts to get a little more common when you get into spring, and that's usually when we see the worst of it. But for this time of year, like I said, not very common to see this high of a severe weather threat, but we still can get some though. We still got that tornado warning still in effect, like I said, for areas like Brookhaven. You guys are still under a severe thunderstorm warning, and as well as a tornado warning for the next 6 minutes. It looks like, yeah, for the next 6 minutes. So it's still gonna be there, but it's gonna expire pretty soon, especially the severe thunderstorm warning. It looks like the tornado warning is gonna be in effect for a little longer, but it's gonna be the severe thunderstorm warning that will expire pretty soon, which it looks like it just did. Yeah, if you guys haven't liked and subscribed yet, make sure to do that. So that way we can try to help spread the word out to everyone. And like I said, we got another big day ahead, especially on Saturday, to really be keeping an eye on closely. Especially given the fact that Saturday we could have another big time tornado outbreak, if why not even worse, given the fact that we already have an enhanced risk 4 days out. So, not looking good on Saturday either. I think we have even a better chance of seeing a tornado outbreak on Saturday. But yeah, like I said, we just got that one tornado warning still in effect for these areas for Brookhaven. It looks like that area of rotation is now past you guys. I would still recommend staying in your safe spots for just a little bit longer, as some of that rotation may still be over you guys. Otherwise, you guys in Brookhaven are pretty much almost out of the clear. It looks like areas like Woolworth and even these areas up there towards New Hebron are going to be the next areas to keep an eye on this system, as it's getting very close. It's going to start moving towards you guys' areas. And I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the threat one more time. I'm actually going to also go ahead and show you guys the severe weather threat again, so that way you guys understand. Let's see here. I've got to get going. I'll try to tune into your next stream. See you all. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it, my friend. You are good to go. I really do appreciate the support. But yeah, we do have an enhanced risk, like I said, for severe weather still continuing across those areas as we get into Saturday. If you're wondering about today, we still got that enhanced risk that we'll be tracking as we even get into the nighttime hours tonight. But it's especially going to be on this weekend, like I said, where we're going to also have the potential of experiencing a lot of severe weather, possibly even another big time tornado outbreak. And not only will we be tracking severe weather, but look at the excessive rainfall outlook. To be honest with you, the moderate risk has even gotten extended into parts there of southern Indiana, including Evansville, even over there into Louisville, Lexington, Nashville, Bowling Green, Owensboro. You guys are all likely to get flooding and severe weather as we get into Saturday. So that's just a heads up for you guys. Let's see here. What do you expect Saturday? Severe weather likely going to be down here in the deep south, like I said, as we do have that enhanced risk for severe weather already issued. And when you see an enhanced risk for severe weather 4 days out or more, which they actually upgraded this last night, then that usually indicates a chance for possibly even a moderate risk for severe weather, which we do have a chance of seeing that, especially in this area right here. This would be our best area of possibly seeing a moderate risk, but we still don't know for sure as it's still a little far out. And of course, like I said, that flooding is also going to be something that we especially need to watch for, as we are going to have that large area, like I said. And same with rain. Rain is also going to be another big concern, as we could be seeing widespread rainfall totals of around let's see, after we wait for this to load, but we could be seeing widespread rainfall totals of around 2 to 3 inches across much of this area. There we go, finally upload now, but like 2 to 3 inches likely, and maybe even some areas experiencing even up there towards 3 inches, and even some areas maybe even experiencing as high as 4 inches. So we'll keep an eye on it. Back to what we were going over before. Like I said, we still got that tornado warning down there in Mississippi, but it's not going to be anything crazy. I don't think we have a tornado on the ground right now. Nope, it hasn't been observed, but we still once again got this, so we will need to continue to watch it closely. Let's see here. I hope it diminishes, although it does seem unlikely to diminish. I know everyone does not want severe weather or flooding. And even though they, wish it wasn't here, it's gonna exist. We see severe weather and flooding all the time. It's gonna happen, but at least we are here to keep you guys safe and informed on this channel. And the best way to stay safe and informed is by subscribing and liking, so that way you guys don't miss out. Because I really like keeping you guys safe. I really care about you guys. And that's why we wanted to go live today. And of course, you guys can even become a member on my channel, or even donate money on my live stream. That's some more options you guys can do. Or you guys can even buy Weather with Sim merchandise, which is also available as well. We really do appreciate your guys' support. Let's see here. Thanks for all you do. Oh yeah, you are really welcome, my friend. We really do appreciate the support from you guys, which helps us keep you guys safe. And like I said, we even got that tornado warning also in effect for, Wilson. Looks like that's going to be our next area to have the storm go on through. And then the next area, like I said, is going to be New Hebron in Mississippi. So we'll need to continue to watch that area over the next 27 minutes. But yeah, hopefully, just hopefully we get the word out to everyone, like I said, especially before we get into Saturday, which is more than likely going to be a much bigger day from now on, guys. Much bigger severe weather day, possibly even seeing a tornado outbreak once again as we get into Saturday. Looks like we just got a new tornado warning now. This goes for areas just to the east there, west and east there of Hattiesburg. This is now going towards Columbia again in Mississippi, which is what we were telling you guys before, where the storm could, potentially impact you guys. So if you do live in Columbia, Mississippi, you guys gotta get to your safe spots right now. Getting right ahead, right on top of you guys. Get to your safe spots. This is not looking good. Area of rotation is located right on top of you guys. You guys barely got any time, so make sure you get to your safe spots if you live in Columbia, Mississippi. And like I said, we even got this one over here, but I think we're especially going to keep an eye on that one down there. And we've been live for quite a while. I don't think I'm going to be live for much longer, given the fact that I still got some other things that I need to do today, but we will at least stay live till this tornado warning expires. It looks like that tornado warning is going to be around for quite some time. Quite some time. But yeah. Yeah, we still, like I said, we still got tornado warnings still in effect. Like I said, we're going to continue to stay live till at least both of them expire. Otherwise, I think we're going to end the stream pretty soon. Like I said, I got a lot of things to do on my schedule, but I at least wanted to go live to help spread the word out to help you guys. I wanted to at least try to get the word out to help you guys, so you guys can at least thank me for that. But yeah, I think we're gonna end this live stream pretty soon. We're gonna stay live just a little bit longer, but like I said, if you guys haven't liked and subscribed yet, make sure to do that so that way you guys don't miss out on any future videos or live streams that we do here on this channel, and so that way we can help get the word out to everyone. And I really do appreciate you guys joining my content. We'll quickly be live for just a little bit longer as we still got these 2 tornado warnings still in effect. And then after that, like I said, we're going to be ending this live stream. So now is a good time to answer or ask any of you guys' questions that you guys have. And I hope to, keep you guys safe. And of course, we still got some rotation, even over here with this storm, just to the northeast there of Brookhaven, and is still continuing to head toward New Hebron, and even these areas over there along Columbia are also under the gun for severe weather. But like I said, we still got these in effect. We will continue to keep an eye on these storms very closely, as I do think some of them will be capable of producing a tornado, like I said. So we will continue to watch them closely over the next 30 minutes to an hour. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this live stream, my guys. If we still got any tornado warnings in effect, you guys should know what to do. Like I said, I got a lot of things I need to do this evening today, so that's why I'm gonna end the live stream a little bit earlier. But make sure to like and subscribe if you guys haven't done that yet, and we will really try to be live on Saturday. I don't have much to do on Saturdays, which is good because then I'll be able to stay live a little longer, given the fact that we'll have another potential tornado outbreak ongoing this Saturday, and it would be very helpful if you guys could also turn on all notifications, as I really do care about you guys, and I really want you guys to stay safe out there. So make sure to subscribe and turn on all notifications, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your Wednesday out there, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. I really do appreciate you guys joining my live stream, and hope to